personal favorite from entire Bhagavad Gita. Very practical in today's world, and I'm sure you have heard it many times. Karmany-evādhikāras phaleṣhu kadāchana, karma-phala-hetur te saṅgo stvakarmaṇi. You have the right to perform the action, but not to the result, and making sure you're performing the action. So this sounds simple to understand, but very difficult to implement and practice in daily life. But if we implement it, you'll see the results right away. So with that, I request Swami to guide us through the journey. Thank you.
Reduce the volume. Hari Om. Little more. Switch off the other one. Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om. Yes. सहनो भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। तू है अनाथ बंधु करुणा सिंधु, ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव। तू है अनाथ बंधु करुणा सिंधु, ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव। दुख और दर्द दूर करो, दुख और दर्द दूर करो, सुख का कारण दुख का निवारण, सुख का कारण दुख का निवारण, मैं क्या जानूं तेरी महिमा, मैं क्या जानूं तेरी महिमा। माया में आवे सब ही अंधेरा, माया में आवे सब ही अंधेरा। तू है अनाथ बंधु करुणा सिंधु। ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव। जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसराओ, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसराओ। बंधन कोटि सूत्रास निवारो, बंधन कोटि सूत्रास निवारो। मैं क्या जानूं तेरी लीला, मैं क्या जानूं तेरी लीला। माया में आवे सब ही अंधेरा, माया में आवे सब ही अंधेरा। तू है अनाथ बंधु करुणा सिंधु। ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव। ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव। ओम नमो नारायणाय। ओम ॐ यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः. Let us chant the 5 verses. उद्धरेदात्मनात्मानं नात्मानमवसादयेत् आत्मैव ह्यात्मनो बन्धुः आत्मैव रिपुरात्मनः कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा ते सङ्गोऽस्त्वकर्मणि करोषि यदश्नासि यज्जुहोषि ददासि यत् यत्तपस्यसि कौन्तेय तत्कुरुष्व मदर्पणम् अनन्याश्चिन्तयन्तो मां ये जनाः पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम् सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यः शुचः. So yesterday we were discussing the first verse. Uddharet atmana atmanam na atmanam avasadayet. So the whole life is meant for self-upliftment, self-evolution. Life must be employed for that purpose. Because there is a great journey, there is a great goal to be attained. And that goal is self-realization, God realization, moksha, mukti, enlightenment, freedom from birth-death cycle, whatever the name you may give. There is a goal to be attained, so life has to be employed for such purpose. In this, who is our greatest friend? Atmaiva hyatmano bandhu. We ourselves, we are our friend, and we ourselves, we are our enemy. Now here, when it is said, we are our friend, Atma is the bandhu. Which Atma are you talking of? See, Atma means I. Now, depending upon the context, you will have to take the meaning of I. Lift yourself by yourself. You are your own enemy. In this, which is our enemy and friend? Can we say body is enemy because Atma means body also? Who is our enemy? In fact, what is that which evolves? Is it the body that is evolving? Atma means body also? No. Is it the consciousness that is evolving? Atma means consciousness also, the Supreme Self. No. Then what is evolving? It is the mind which is evolving. So in this context, bandhu means the mind. Shatru also means the mind. Our own mind is our best friend. Our own mind is our worst enemy. That mind which cooperates with us in evolving is a friend. That mind which doesn't cooperate with us is our enemy. Uddharanam avasadanam. So yesterday we saw in this upliftment, what are the stages when we uplift ourselves? What are the stages? The first one is darshanam. When we become fit to evolve to the next stage, we become exposed to the next stage. So there is a qualification for evolution. The qualification is, number one, I should be miserable with the present condition. And number two, I should be able to see a higher state which is much better than the lower state. And then I reflect upon it, think about it, then I understand, yes, present state is a state of misery. The other state is a state of greater perfection. Then comes the effort. So the inspiring factors, there are two. Perfection of the higher state, number one. Imperfection of the present lower state. Then we start putting forth effort. And yesterday, as we saw, Mother Nature is designed in such a way that we are exposed to the next stage once we have graduated from the present state. So many graduation ceremonies are there. So many stages. It's not one or two. So many lessons to learn. Just like how a fruit ripens, there are so many stages. First a flower comes, then slowly a small bud-like thing comes, then it grows. Then finally growing stops, ripening starts. Correct? In a fruit. Then slowly that ripening detaches that fruit from the tree. There are little stages. And finally that fruit gets liberated from the tree. That is called as moksha. So just like that fruit, it has to go through various stages. In the same way, this Jivatma also, through various stages, finally merges with Paramatma. So yesterday we saw, in all the other wombs, there is no freedom given. It's a choiceless evolution. Mother Nature herself takes care of everything. But once we reach that final state which is the state of human being, there is a freedom given. Freedom means responsibility. Freedom means power. We can choose otherwise. That is called as freedom. So we can rightly use it, we can misuse it. Therefore, all guidance is necessary. Uddharanam is also possible. Avasadanam is also possible. Also, we saw yesterday, what is the proof that we are evolving? What is the proof? There is a greater sense of fulfillment. Every time we go to a higher state, there is a greater sense of fulfillment, which is called as Ananda. So existence continues, but in that existence, there is a more of blissful existence. That bliss content slowly increases. there is an increase of bliss content, and also there is an increase of awareness content. Chit and Ananda of Sat increases. You become more and more aware, conscious, alert, vigilant. So it becomes awareful existence, blissful existence. As we evolve, this is what happens. Satchit Ananda is our nature. So when we are proceeding towards our nature, these are the things that become evident. And because there is more and more awareness, there is more and more alert living. Because the awareness increases, you become aware of defects in you, in your personality. And because you become aware of the defects, you put forth effort to come out of those defects. That's what happens. Awareness means becoming aware of imperfection in us. And once this imperfection falls into your eye, into your notice, then you work hard to come out of it. This is how it happens. So every time you grow in awareness. In that greater light of awareness, you see some imperfection. You work hard, come out of the imperfection, go to the next stage, there is more awareness, and that more awareness, subtler impurities, imperfections are seen. Just like the microscope, you increase the power of that microscope, then you start seeing smaller and smaller, say, microorganisms. This is what happens. Earlier also it was there, but I was not able to see it. I was not aware of it. I was not able to detect it. You see? But as you grow in spirituality, that mind becomes very, very fine, sensitive, focused. That quality of the mind itself increases. With that pure, sensitive mind, when that attention of the mind turns within upon itself, then it sees all these defects. How does it know that they are defects? Every defect gives you pain. This is how we know it is defect. Anything which is contrary to our nature is dukkha swarupa. Because our nature is ananda swarupa. So therefore, those entities in the mind, impurities in the mind, which are lurking in the mind, those impurities